This is the MrSan44Man Detroit Raw Show, only on YouTube, a PIE Productions. And now, MrSan44Man. What's up, world? It's your man, MrSan44Man, seen in 80 plus countries around the world. Check this out. I'm down here, I guess at the Water and Sewage Department, just sitting here on this little slab of rock on the hill that I'll be doing my stuff on. Just contemplating on a few things that happened to me this weekend. You know, everybody always talking about like 40 is the new 20, and you know, gayism is the new straightness, or whatever the case may be. You know what? I got a new one for you. Family is the new strangers. Hear me now. Family is the new stranger. Let me explain. This weekend, you know, well, let me roll a whole thing down to you so you'll get a full understanding of what I'm talking about when I say family is the new strangers. Alright. In 2002, I lost my mother. Okay? I lost her to a massive heart attack and a stroke. 30 days after that, I was sued by my auntie and my grandmother. For reasons I don't know why. But I knew I was hit up for about 30 grand. Okay. After I paid them that, then my aunt had possession of our home, which was my mama's home, and I didn't know why. Because when my mother passed, my father and mother's divorced, so therefore the house should have been coming to me and my sister. But that never transpired. My sister stayed in the house with my nephew, but you know, I got my own thing. So she done already sued us. My sister done had this lawsuit money. My cousin in there living with my sister too. My sister bought the refrigerator, stove, furniture, stuff, everything. My sister said that she up in there 6 o'clock in the morning because they supposed to be running an in-house daycare center. She running 6 o'clock in the morning till about 2 in the afternoon till my cousin gets up, and then my cousin gets up from 2 to 6, and then the kids is gone. So she felt like that she was doing all the work. Whatever transpired about that, that was their business. It had nothing to do with me, okay? What I'm upset about is I'm sued, my mama died, family members took over the house, didn't know nothing, didn't say nothing to me. Ended up putting my sister and my nephew out the house. My cousin still staying up in our house. Mind you, they had a house over here on the east side. Went straight to hell. Same aunt I'm talking about that took over my mama's house. Let that go to shit. That's her parents' house. 2-family flat. You just want a single house of my parents. 2-family flat. You could have had your daughter in. But you chose to take my parents' house and keep that and forget your parents' house. Okay. So now you got my mama's house, you got your parents' house. The parents' house you ain't even worried about no more because our parents' house was much more nicer. Alright? So, after she put my sister and them out, she sold the house. Because my grandmama died right after that. And it was both of my aunts that put my sister out, and my grandmama and my cousin. They was all together like a Klans member meeting. You know what I'm saying? To put her out. And my nephew. They did that. I tried to, intervene with some lawyers of mine to try to get some things done to see what I could do. But that wasn't good enough because they said that it was too high for them to suggest I buy it. So I had to just leave it alone. So I did. I just left it alone. If that wasn't bad enough, that one aunt did me like that. And this is shots out to all of y'all out there that's having conversations on the phone that your phone call ain't still on and you jump on another phone. Let me tell you like this. That ain't cool. And I'm going to tell you why it ain't cool in just a second. Now back to why I said it wasn't cool. I was talking to my aunt, not the one that took the house, another one of my aunts. And I was telling her about, everybody always look for me to come and take them somewhere. So everybody always look for me to come give them some money, bail them out of something. But, nobody ever comes to my house. Nobody comes visit Sandman. You know what I'm saying? They come down to my city from out of town. They ride past my city. They ride past my house. You got to ride past my house before you can get downtown. Don't even stop, say hi, how you doing, nothing. But when their family events is going on, they want me and my wife to come up there, provide gifts and money, support them. But you don't even come down to say hello. You go to my other aunt's house, which I'm about to get into right now. Now, I've already explained my first aunt that took the house, took my mama and them house, and put my sister out. I already explained that. She hates my guts anyway, by the way. I don't care. I ain't never did nothing to her for her to hate me. I was talking about how I didn't appreciate how people come to my city and don't even acknowledge me, but I always go up to their city, give them and do for them and support them. So I was like, I didn't think I was going to go. Straight up. Nobody ever did anything for my kids. I mean, I do for my own. But the thing was, my aunt didn't have a way to get up there. All right. So I was explaining to her how I was not appreciative of the way people act. You know what I'm saying? They act like they don't like to talk to my wife and all that stuff. And I didn't know what was going on. So I had a friend call me on the phone while I was talking on the phone with my aunt. When the friend called me, they was like, "Oh, Sam, I called you by mistake. My bad. I was trying to do something." I said, "Okay, that's cool." I told my aunt before my friend called that I was about to hang up because I had to get this other call. She never hung up her phone. So when my friend hung up, then all of a sudden, next thing I know, I hear a conversation on the phone with my aunt talking to somebody. Had to be a family member, somebody, I don't know. And I hear my name come up. "Yeah, he think you all that. Talking about he just talked to producers and I don't know what he think. I just do what I gotta do. You know how my sister feel about him, and he just lucky that I'm still dealing with him." Mind you, this is an aunt that don't drive. I pick up from hospitals. I take the doctor's appointments. Whatever she need, because of the strength of my uncle, I do whatever. I never tell her no. If I borrow money from her, I asked her, she give it, fine. That's when she was working. Now she not working. I loaned and gave money to them, and it's just like free money. I don't deserve my money back. You understand? So she was rambling on about how she didn't, well, how I should be glad that she's still messing with me. He lucky I'm still talking to him. I'm dealing with him. That was the exact term. He's lucky I'm still dealing with him. So I'm sitting back. So I hit the speaker. Me and my wife hear him. Then she ran off with my wife. "I don't see why she's still married to him. And da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't like her attitude. Why just do what I got to do? If I need him to do something, I do something like y'all do." And didn't realize that all this was being heard by me and her. Now, mind you, I already told you what my first aunt did to me. And now I hear this from my second aunt. Because of the result of what my first aunt did to me, I don't talk to my sister no more. I don't see my nephew no more. Because it created a whole episode where I was not in it. And I was trying to still have a relationship with my other family as well as have a relationship with my sister. My sister said, fuck that. You don't have a relationship with them. I'm through. So now I haven't seen my little nephew. About 8 years old, maybe 9 now. His birthday's coming up. I haven't seen him in years. He think of the world of me. He's like, Uncle, you famous. Uncle, you famous. I love my nephew. But I just like to see him. I really would. And I'm through. That kind of like puts up the whole equation. It's like my mama's gone. My sister's gone. I don't kick it with my other sister or my nephew. I don't talk to either one of my aunts now. And I don't kick it with my cousin. Now that's my whole complete family in the city of Detroit. Go figure. But you best to believe your last damn dime. I know y'all got family members out there that's in the same scurvy, scantless way talking to you behind your back. It's not so much that you talk to me behind my back and it was somebody that told me that. But it's a little different when you hear the person that fake like they love you, then they really can't stand you. That's why I say family now is the new stranger. Man molested his kids. He's married. Mama's out here trying to get and have sex with the boyfriend of her daughters. Men coming in the house trying to have sex, like I said, with the kids. These hot little fast girls running around the house. Mamas letting daughters have sex with little teenage boys in their house. This is pathetic. It's really pathetic. Y'all my family. And once again, welcome to all my new people that has come to see what's up with the MrSan44Man show. Well, I'm having a little problem right now, but I'm going to get over it. I'm strong enough to get over it. It's just the fact that I'm a family kind of a person. And when family do what they've done, I really don't have any say-so to them anymore because I've treated them well. Now, don't get me wrong. I have done something wrong, like broke into the aunt that I heard saying this. I broke into her house one time as a kid. I was on drugs. I was a teenager. But as a grown man, I rebuilt that bridge, replaced anything that may have still been destroyed or messed up because of me. But that was no reason in the world to say what you said, that I'm lucky that you still being bothered with me. It's your man, MrSan44Man. You thought that was something? You ain't heard nothing yet. Check this out. I'm about to show you why. Why? Because I know it's some of y'all family members out there that screwed y'all over. Because I hear it on my scanner when I go to these stories. Boyfriend shot baby mama shot boyfriend, kids out here molested, all messed up. I mean, I hear it. I see it in your home. Girls out here working their ass off. The old dope boys that was telling us these old stories about how it used to be when we was getting down, selling that dope. We used to spend thousands, 10, 20,000. But you ain't got nothing now. Your woman's out there working 2 jobs, and you out there at the crib. You don't even have her no food ready. You don't have her no bath water ready when she get home, working a long day. But the check came in today, and you want to smoke. And I heard from a female say, niggas don't even smoke regulars. So here you got a man at the house, ain't working, ain't trying to help you with the kids, ain't doing nothing at the house. He playing the video games, and out there at the club, you working all damn day like a dog, and then he tell you, I don't smoke no regular, I need some kush. Well, kush is $300 to $400 an ounce. 180 to 2 for a half. Your girl just gave up all that money and the rent ain't got paid. The utility bills ain't paid. Now when she tell you I done already gave up this money, and then why can't you help me out? You ain't got no avenue. You ain't got no avenue. You ain't got no boys. You ain't got nobody that's gonna help you do nothing. Go figure. I look at it every day. I don't ask nobody to do nothing for me. MrSan44Man, you best to believe your life, I'ma do my thing by myself. I've been in these streets since 13 years old. Nothing out here scares me. Nothing out here makes me surprised. When you done lived out here in these streets long as I have, that's why I hope that these young cats is watching this and understand, man, sometimes your family is whacked out. But you know what? A lot of y'all young cats is out there whacked out too. It's your man, MrSan44Man. Y'all stand back. I'm going to let y'all review that, listen to that, and see what you think. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to tell you why all this is happening like this and why we have no unity as a family. It's your man, MrSan44Man, Detroit Raw. Okay, this is what you've been waiting for. I'm about to go hard with this one. Real hard. You want to know why we don't have any family unity? This is all you young cats, because I know y'all old school people that's around my age. I check my analytics. I know I got more older people that watch my show than the younger cats. But that's why the younger cats ain't out here doing nothing. You understand what I'm saying? That's why they don't have no future. Because they ain't listening to the older people that's trying to help them with their future. Okay, so here we go. Y'all ready? Let's take this trip. Okay, everybody know about this thing called slavery, right? Right? Okay, how did slavery really affect us? How did it really affect us? Seriously though. Did slavery really affect us for the better or for the worse? Okay, let's think about it like this. You got a bunch of white people bring us black people across the water. They brought us across the water when they came here, and let's say this country, we call her girlfriend America. Now America got some people that's her ancestors. That was the Indians. But when the settlers came in, they seen them people and they felt like, well, there is some people over here. Okay? So, you know, you send your thieving ass Christopher Columbus across the water. He's supposed to discover America. Everybody's all, wait, we got money. We got a new place. Because you got put out because Christopher Columbus was a goddamn fucking thief. Everybody know that. Okay? Y'all got the slave trade going on down there in Louisiana. Everything was going all good. All right? America had it going on. We was the forefront of slavery. We made sure that slaves was provided for everybody that wanted a slave. You could have you a nigga. But now, there's this guy that ain't with the program called Abraham Lincoln, saying them people don't need to be slaves. They need to be free, just like we are. All men should be created equal. Okay, so now for his political gain, he goes ahead, free the slaves with the Emancipation Proclamation. Okay? Do y'all realize we ain't been free for no more than 150 years? The Emancipation Proclamation was signed 150 years ago, people. Slavery was well over 150 years, 400 plus years. Now over 150 years, the black people was allowed to be free. Oh, this is getting ready to get real good now. Now, we done served, we done carved this country, we done gave these people that beat us, whipped us, raped our women, took our kids, enslaved us, enslaved our children, erased our whole culture, our whole history as black people. We was dedicated to them. Then when President Lincoln said that y'all free, everything changed. Oh, John, well, I understand that you was a free man, but I treated you real good, didn't I? Didn't I let you and your family stay up there in that cabin over there? And John, I understand that you can go out there, but I really need you to harvest my crop. This season, John, I won't be able to do it. And remember, John, I never even called you a nigga. All I just wanted you to do is just understand that I was master and I had this land, I had to take care of this. John, if you could just stay with me, you'll be all right. So John say, well, boss, I was a free man. I can do what I want to do right now. And I understand that you had us in your house, but I still don't understand. You took my wife so long, and she come back with a sucker. And I didn't know she been at your house 2 years and come back with a sucker, and you took it from her. That was different, Joe. See, what it was is, I was about to bring her into the house. I was going to bring all of y'all family into the house. You know what I'm saying? You was going to live in the house. But things didn't just work out right, Joe. Now, I don't know what that sucker, how it happened. But, Joe, I need you. So Joe turned around and say, I'm out of here. So now Joe walking on, free man, doing his thing. I can make me a few dollars. Black folks, we the ones that need it. They need us. The white folks need us right now. Huh? They need us. We free. Hey, nigga. Yes, sir, boss. I'll pay you $40 if you come over here and help me harvest my crop. Okay, boss. Now I getting ready to go harvest some crop over here. Do over here. Thank you, boss. Hey, nigga. Yes, sir, boss. I'll give you $60 to help me put down this fertilizer. Get me ready for the next spring. Yes, sir, boss. So now he got him $100. Now the people, the white slave owners and their families, they started to lose money. They weren't able to harvest their crops and stuff because they didn't have the manpower, okay? They couldn't stand over them with their horses and just whoop them and speed them and like they used to do us. They couldn't do that no more. So now all of a sudden, Joe's slave owner got to go to his partner, Billy Cornbread Fed. Cornbread Fed, we gotta go and do something about this. I ain't got no niggas to help me clean up my stuff, and I gotta harvest my farm, boy. I'ma end up losing everything. Cornbread says, let me tell you one thing. We need to get all us together and put some scariness in them and make them come back to us and make them beg us to get back in them fields. I don't have no job, and I don't have no money, and we're gonna all get together, get our horses, get us some hoods, get us some sheets, and we're gonna go after them niggas. So that was the birth of the Ku Klux Klan. Y'all see it on my show. It's on there. The birth of the Ku Klux Klan. And then from that point, you all know what happened from there. Then came civil rights. Yeah. Because that was back in the 20s. See, now civil rights is in the 60s now. This is when MrSan44Man came to the world. Okay? So now I'm out here in the world. I'm thinking different things. I didn't know. I thought everything was beautiful. People was people. Life was life. Until I went to a lunch counter. back in 1972. My grandmother, I was about 6 years old. My grandmother we was at SS Kresge's, downtown Detroit, on Woodward, across the street from the old Hudson's building. We down there at the SS Kresge's, and we, having lunch, whatever. So I went immediately in Kresge's and jumped to the white counter and started rolling around on the stool, right next to this white guy. Just started rolling. I'm just a little kid. I'm spinning on the stool. My grandmother said, "Don't go up there, Sanford. Get back here." So I'm like, "Grandma, why we gotta sit in the booth? I want to sit up there at the counter in the stool and roll around in the stool." So, "No, you can't go up there." So I didn't understand why she said that. Why I can't go up to the counter? She said, "I want you to sit right here. I'm gonna run into this bathroom. When I run into this bathroom, I want you to be right here." Me, being a little hard-head, knucklehead, I goes into the stool. And I start swinging and rolling and swinging and rolling and swinging and rolling. I'm having fun. I'm spinning, I'm swinging, I'm turning, I'm enjoying this. I'm like, yeah, boy. And then all of a sudden I stopped. And a white guy was sitting right next to me. He says, "Hey, little boy, what's your name?" I say, "My name is Sanford." He says, "Do you know that you're not supposed to be sitting here?" Huh? No one ever told you can't sit up here? I'm looking like, why not? I can't sit up here. My grandmother came out right about that time that man said that to me. And she damn near had a stroke. "Oh, sir, no, sir. Oh, sir, he didn't know." I'm like, why is my grandmama tripping like this? Who is this? Who is he? Who got my grandmama scared like this? Got her fearing, hollering at me. I never knew I was in the middle of the civil rights movement. Ever. That's how it was. See, I wonder how it would be if they told you that McDonald's had a different water fountain, or that you couldn't order at the desk. You had to order outside and they'll bring it to you. I wonder how many of y'all would be cool with that. How many of y'all would be like, yeah, right. Because that's how it used to be. Now, during the civil rights, we had Medgar Evers, we had Marcus Garvey, we had Malcolm X, we had Martin Luther King. Bang, 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 bang. All of them down. Now in the 70s, we had Jesse, Keep Hope Alive, Reverend R.L. Sharpton. We gonna get this. We gonna protest this. They old now. Where the new young cats like me that's telling the truth? If you walk around this world, because in 1973, if you was gay or proclaimed to be gay, your ass was considered crazy and you could be committed. Now gayism is everywhere. Everybody gay. They kissing on TV. Men kissing men, women kissing women. The children seeing this, you think their minds might be warped? Y'all let every race in this country come in here. This ain't about the Asians. This ain't about the Jews. This ain't about nobody else but black and white. Because see, the Indians, why don't they have problems? You don't see the Indians mass produced in prison? Why ain't the Indians? They got casinos. That's what the Indians got. See there? That ain't theirs, but that's just over in Canada. But see, that's what the Indians got. See there? They got casinos. What we got? High unemployment, temporary voters pass, because you know we voted for the no emergency financial manager, but he's here. Rick Snyder saying, "I don't give a damn what they say. They only got temporary voting pass any damn way. I'm the governor, goddammit. Send that man down there. So now he's here. But we voted for it. We voted for it, y'all. And that's what I say about that temporary voting pass. And Bush made sure of that. And to think they turned around and gave him a museum. Thank you, United States government. Oh, speaking of the United States government, that's the same government that legalized slavery. That's the same government in my Ku Klux Klan show that you'll see that all kind of governors, senators, congressmen were Klans members. Dig that. We were doomed to fail before we could even make office. And then everybody up here talking about thinking that we doing something in government. Man, they look at Obama as a joke. They don't pay him no mind. And they really, by him being the president, they really show their Aryan Nation colors. Look at Boehner. John Boehner hate Obama. Straight out of Ohio. He hate him. And you know what? And y'all know how they are in Ohio too. You better get your ass in line, nigga, or it's gonna be problems for you. It's your man, MrSan44Man. That's why black men don't have nothing. That's why we have no family unity. That's why we are uneducated. That's why we are not going anywhere. Because the proclamation. What? That don't mean nothing. Slavery is still here. It's just modernized, y'all. It's just modernized. And you young kids, remember this. People got whipped and beat as slaves just so you could have the opportunity to know something. Y'all got books out here and y'all scared to read them. You don't want to be educated, y'all want to be ignified. And that's why our prison system is high as it is, and that's why the black man is looked at as nobody. But you know what? I don't follow the rules. So go figure. But one thing for sure, this your man, MrSan44Man, and if any of you people overseas, assalamu alaikum. You see what I just showed you and just told you. You better check out the birth of the Ku Klux Klan, y'all. Because I'm sick of it. And it's out here now on the MrSan44Man show. Peace. You've just been watching the MrSan44Man Detroit Raw Show, only on YouTube, a Positivity in Effect Productions.